And welcome back to According to Tom. My name is Tom. On today's episode, we are back of the discussion of Superman, Part 2. Uh, Spoiler alert, by the way. Come join us. As usual, the last time we were on, Mr. Dave Owen has not seen Superman yet, but he joined us in our spoiler discussion. Well, today he has seen it, and so we're gonna do a special part 2 review of Superman 2025, directed by James Gunn, with my guest Dave Owen as well as Paul. How you doing, guys?
Was it? This is going to be Dave's version, Taylor's version.
We'll find out. We'll find
I,
out.
transparency. I did see it twice.
Oh,
Already?
really? Wow.
Uh,
I have seen
Dang,
it.
I really wanted to see it a third time, but I haven't.
I really want to see it the second time, but unfortunately, I was at New Mexico,
Yeah.
Farmington. I got a chance to go through the Farmington Temple. That was
Oh,
pretty cool.
yeah.
So open
That's pretty
house,
cool.
yeah. So, but I got to play golf. Hurt myself.
Oh no.
I just just sore. It's just
Oh, okay.
I haven't played 18 in a very long time, and all of us that were playing there hasn't played 18 in a long time. We were all kind of over it. So next time I think we're gonna do 9 holes.
Nice.
Probably smart.
So, come on. Anyways, so just a little bit of background. So me and Paul have seen it. We did part 1 review, spoiler review on Superman already, and today we're gonna expand more on the discussion. We're gonna go off of what Dave's experience is. He's seen it twice, so he's seen it more than I have. But I only need to see the movie once, and I don't.
I'm
They
a
won't.
professional
It ain't,
hater.
it ain't gonna change my views or my
Really?
scores or my thoughts. No, in
You've
fact,
never even so you've never watched a movie that kind of like evolved as you watched it. You've like
nah.
the first time you watch a movie, that's your opinion of it.
Uh, if the movie is really really good, I mean it can even get it can be better if I watch it the second time. If the movie is
What
already
if
for
it's a
me,
movie okay and then it gets worse and worse with every watch? Because I've had those movies.
Yeah, there's
yeah,
different.
I've had those movies too. You're right. I actually no, I did have one movie that I watched and I thought was bad, and then it kind of grew on me as it go. But
Mac and me.
it, huh?
Mac and
No,
me.
no. But like but I don't disregard what I said about the movie, and so but the experience of it, like I don't know, what movie have I seen that was I thought it was okay, but then as I watched it, it got better. I don't know if
Well, one of mine recently. I know we're getting off topic and
no no.
movies, but The Menu. Have you seen The Menu?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I
Menus.
love that movie from the
I
beginning,
lo-
dude.
I loved it first, and then I watched it again. Like I think it was like 2 nights ago, and I was like, "Dang, this movie is fantastic."
Fantastic, yeah.
So that's one that kind of marinates and gets
Uh,
better with time.
well, yeah. I mean, that you can do that with like the Inception. It gets better every time I
Sure.
watch it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I don't know. I got to think about it. I'm sure there's movies that I've seen where I'm like, it wasn't that bad. I thought it got better as I watch it, but I'm not
You should
sure.
watch Superman again, like
I probably
just to
will.
see if this does, because I feel like in my experience watching it twice, and maybe Dave, you can uh have the same opinion maybe if you do. um you watch it and all the things you hated about it the first watch kind of shrink down, and everything that you love about it is kind of made like
Enhanced.
enhanced. Thank you.
I
So
don't know, man.
that was my experience in the second watch.
I hated the prequels, and I thought it was a terrible movie. I still think it's terrible movies.
Prequels.
Of the Star
What
Wars
prequels?
Star
prequels.
Oh,
Wars,
Star Wars. Oh.
but as I watch it, I realized there are a lot of rich material that comes from the prequel that could be better, as well as, you know, yeah. And so, but I watched it so many times, I still think it's one of the worst trilogy of all time, in my opinion. It's
No,
worse.
Revenge of the Sith is a freaking masterpiece to me.
Oh,
You
master.
can,
Come
you
on,
can say
dude.
what you want.
Oh my
Tom, you're a
gosh.
professional hater. I've learned to just tune out your opinion.
It cannot be better than Andor. There's no way that Revenge of the Sith. I have to agree with you though. Revenge of the Sith is better than the other two though. I have to agree with you on that. But
Yeah,
as
the prequel
acting
trilogy.
wise, as like the editing, it's just terrible. It's so terrible. But I like the story, and I wish they would have done it better. If I could have it redone, any of those redo, it would be that one because it
There
does
are
have
so
a
many like Hayden Christensen fanboys out there.
now.
There's a ton.
Yeah.
There's so many.
Oh my dude, they hated him when it first came out, man. Come on, it just grew
Sure.
on them. It
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
grew on them.
Yeah.
I learned to appreciate the prequel. I mean, I do. I really do. It does have, connection in the Star Wars universe. But I gotta see it. I gotta tell you like it is. It's
When
terrible
Superman drops
acting.
on HBO, watch it again.
No, I'll go watch it again before it comes out. Before it
Okay. Okay.
leaves.
Good. Good.
All
So
right,
my hey,
Dave, let's hear
hey
it.
Dave, what is your
Okay.
first impression? Let's talk about this.
First
What do you want?
impression.
No, no. What do you want to do? You want to do the positive first, or you want to do the negative first?
Well, here's what I want to say is I went into watching it with all of your guys' comments in mind. So I kind
No,
of
we
had
probably shouldn't have done that.
what's that?
I said we probably shouldn't have done that.
I know, man.
Well, here's the beauty of this, guys. The both of you have I wouldn't say differing opinions. There are differing opinions, but different aspects of this movie that you comment that you liked, disliked, and so I was looking for all of those elements. So I
Okay.
went into it with a little bit of a prepper. I guess I pre-gamed it, if you will, by doing our spoiler review. So I so I went in and I looked in and I was picking apart things that each of you guys said. First thing that I want to address is the need for a backstory or an origin story. Um, I would say that this movie does not need it. That's what I would say. And here's why.
Thank you. The title card's in the very beginning.
The very beginning, right?
Very
That's
beginning. Yeah.
3 centuries ago, we had this. 3 decades ago, we had this. 3 years ago, 3 hours ago, three
And
minutes
that's
ago.
something I forgot to mention, like when I
Yeah.
initially had that
So
argument. But thanks for bringing
plus
it up.
the very opening scene, we see, of course, we see him in this weakened state, but then we jump into, oh, his parents sent this message. It was damaged. There's a lot, and I don't know that because of all of the exposition dumps in this movie, it
There's a
doesn't
lot of verbal exposition.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. There is a lot. And I didn't watch Kevin Smith's review that you guys shared in the chat, but the
In the
audience
chat.
needing to be spoon fed, we kind of were. Like, oh, a healthy dose of the sun will heal him up. And then
Right,
again,
right.
kryptonite. And then, oh, I get my power from the sun. So there's these explanations like my parents sent this with me. I'm from Krypton. I was very upfront about that from the very beginning. So there are a lot of elements where we do get the story unfold throughout Superman. It would have been neat to see some more older stuff or previous to this. But yeah, that's the first thing that I would say is this movie, the way it is, doesn't need an origin story visually because of
Okay.
the
Chalk one up for me.
yeah.
I still disagree.
That's fine. You can disagree. The other thing that I want to talk about is something that I didn't like, and that is crypto.
Right. Yeah. I think we all agree on that now.
Yeah, I didn't like crypto. Well,
He, he's
I was
he's
fine. He's
he's
fine.
Crypto was a character for dog owners.
he served a purpose to a certain extent,
Well, he did serve a purpose, and
but
it was
here
huge. The whole
but
reason, not the whole reason, but the biggest reason Superman went to turn himself in was to look for crypto. He's out there. He's
I
alone.
guess, yeah.
Right. I'm gonna go turn myself in. Maybe they'll take me where they took crypto. That was his
yeah,
just.
but even if you take crypto out, I think Superman would have still turned himself in because he's that
Sure.
kind of character.
Yeah, he said that
Mhm.
DOJ's got a warrant out for my arrest. I'm gonna turn
Yeah.
myself in. Yeah, he still would have. I agree.
You see that with Man of Steel.
Yeah.
So
And then, but yeah, I think they could have toned. James Gunn could have toned it down.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, at least like if he's if where he's at right now is a 10, let's dial it down to like a 7.
Yeah.
So
Man of Steel, that was a completely different kind of story. Like he turned himself in to prove that he wasn't a threat.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So
Well,
it's a
but it's the same thing with him in this instant. He's if it wasn't for crypto, I think he still would have turned himself in just to prove that he isn't here to conquer the world or to impregnate every woman. So it's the same. It's similar. It's similar.
Oh, that was another thing that
Yeah.
I didn't think I got that from when we did the review last time, but the message that his parents sent
Uh,
was authentic.
yeah. It
I didn't
was.
I didn't completely understand that until the second watch. I was like, I still thought it was doctored
Yeah, me
because
too.
I couldn't believe that they
But
changed that story so much.
but
Like I
here's
know
the thing.
that is a niche like comic,
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I that's one of the
but like
thing
not a lot of people know that. So I thought that was weird, and they
I.
kind
And
of
that's
ruined
I'd
the
say that's
parents.
probably another reason this doesn't need an origin story because that element alone changes Superman's origin story enough for this universe.
That's a good point too.
I disagree.
Okay,
I completely disagree because that's not what
fine.
Superman origin story. That's not what Superman is. He's not here, and that's the one thing I hate about this movie is that
Okay,
they completely change that origin story to where it doesn't serve any purpose why he would need to come here, why his parents would make him come here to take over the world. It doesn't. The only servant purpose is that to make Clark not look to his original parent, more to his earthly parent. They
sure.
could they
I
could
have
have
a
done they could have done that without having that message being that type of taking over the world. I hated that. I
sure,
think
and
that's
I don't
hated it.
disagree with the point that you're making. I only bring that up because this is a different Superman, and they that is one way they
And that's why it's failing, dude. No,
It's
not
not failing.
dude. People don't like that. You believe it or not, not a lot of people
You're on
agree.
the wrong side of history on this one, dude. People
The-
are loving this movie. This movie is
there
doing
are
way
people
better
loving.
than
I
Man of
get it,
Steel. The
but
Snyder boys are gone.
oh, I
They
don't care about them.
dropped
They're
the
idiots.
like
Those guys are idiots.
nobody cared about those movies, and they care about this movie. They want it to succeed. Nobody wanted the DCEU to succeed because it was in the same time as Marvel. Now the Marvel freaking sucks. This is what people want, and people are
Uh,
loving it. So you're completely
I am
off.
not off. You guys going off a Rotten Tomatoes score, but you guys do know
You're
that
going off the I watched this twice with my own movie score.
I don't
I
need to
didn't.
watch it
What
twice to
is the
know that this
Rotten?
movie isn't that
I
great.
haven't even looked up the Rotten Tomatoes
So I'll
scores.
tell you, but here's the
What are they
way
at?
people are like saying, oh, it's like 95%, 92% to 83%. But you do know they don't like, I love this, I hate this. There are people that in between that does score it a little bit towards liking than hating it. Does that make sense?
Sure.
That's how Rotten Tomato does it. If you go off of that, then yeah, people are gonna say, "Oh man, they look at all these people must love it." No, not everybody loves this. People like it. People they'll give it fresh, but that doesn't mean they love it, man. Trust me.
Yeah. So, okay.
I've seen more positive
Oh, no,
reviews
I
than
I'm
negative
saying that
ones. That's
I
for sure.
know there
And
is.
you're one of the 2% that's giving it a negative review for
No,
no
I
reason.
I give it a positive score. I give it a fresh. But my score is 6.5. That's fresh.
Fresh.
But see, it's 6.5. It's not. It's still fresh compared to 10. It's still fresh. Does that make sense? You
Okay,
can go. You can go from different score and still be fresh.
and forget Rotten Tomatoes. Let's go IMDb 7.6. That's a good score. That's a good
That's a
score.
positive score.
Okay, but that's not loving it.
That's a positive score. What are you talking about?
I know, but you're saying everybody's loving this movie. You said that. I'm just saying not everybody loves it. Everybody likes it. Am I wrong?
I like this movie.
I
I
liked it
I
too.
enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
Then
Here's
I
freaking
don't.
tell your face.
I
here's some
don't. I
things that
don't love it.
here's some things that I really liked.
No, 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 no. Ghost, are you done? Excuse me. Are you
Oh,
done with negative?
negative. Oh, what else did I not like about this movie?
Let's get that out of the way.
Oh man, there's not a lot I didn't like about this movie. What else didn't I like?
If you don't have any, just go to straight
I
to
thought
go
crypto was
to.
fine. Just dial it down a little bit.
I just
Um,
I think me and Paul
I
agreed
think
that the part that killed it the most is when Superman made that speech at the end. and like it
Oh,
was a
when he's arguing back and forth with
yeah,
Lex.
and it was a powerful speech, and then he at the very last like crypto comes in,
Yeah,
and
that
That
was
was
I
stupid.
terrible.
that's terrible, right?
That was
Did you what
terrible.
you think of that scene?
That was the scene was great up until that point. I like
Yeah, I would really liked to hear Lex let
I
him
would
have it.
Response?
I
Like
would like to hear his
I hate
rebuttal.
you because of this. Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to hear his rebuttal. Um, yeah, I
Would you rather not see crypto in the movie? This question's for both of you.
would I rather not have crypto in the movie?
Yeah,
Like those are my only two choices, to have him in the movie or not have him in the movie. Like,
yeah.
because I would really just like to have him dialed down. He was a cool character
Okay.
to see like a live action. But if I was to choose between those two, pull
Take
the
him out.
hog, I guess.
Take him out.
Take him out.
That's
Take him out.
that's
Okay.
yeah, that's
Let John Wick deal with it.
You know, it would have been dark if they would have killed crypto. That would have been dark, dude.
man. Yeah, that would have been dark.
So at least we all okay. So yeah, I agree with you guys. I think that I mean there were moments where crypto does like I mean I don't mind them, but just like you guys said, I think dial it down. It would have been great. Would have been great.
Yeah.
And so anything else, Dave?
Um yeah, it was interesting how I think one of you guys commented on this, but basically everybody turned on Superman when that footage came out.
Yeah, that was kind of stupid. He's been saving the world for 3 years,
Three
and this
years.
one little message that comes out, like,
And
and he's
and
canceled.
to be fair, there were a couple of like when the guy had Luther on his show and the footage was released, he did say, "What about it?" But this was before they like reviewed the footage. But he said, "What about all the lives you've saved? What does that count for?" And then footage comes out, people freak out, they throw cans at his head, and they blurt out his blink that was in the original teaser, um, which is totally fine. I thought that was
Uh,
fine. Um,
I have come around to that part a little bit.
the
For
turning on him.
the turn on him that quick. I saw it this
Oh, I
weekend.
here's one thing I liked about that.
Yeah,
I
yeah, go for it.
because there's not a whole lot that I don't I don't like, and I'm struggling to find other things that I don't. The pacing was busy.
It's tough.
It does keep going. It
It's
just
just
doesn't. It needs to let off a little at times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the scene that you guys brought up with the Justice Gang in the background when they're
oh.
Yes.
yeah, some
What'd you think about it the second time? What did you think about, like, first versus second viewing of that scene specifically?
oh man. So I don't know that it was different for me.
Okay.
I don't know that
It
I
was
would say
different for me. That's why I asked.
I
So
don't know if I would say it was a different experience because I went into it. I was more interested in what was going on with Lois and Clark in that scene than I was what was going on in the background. Probably because I pre-gamed it with you guys and I was like, okay, this is unimportant. I don't need to pay attention.
Which is true. Which the
yeah.
point is the conversation, and so
Yeah.
yeah, I don't need the second or third view to know how I feel. The first view was enough. I wanted just to be those two, because that was an important emotional part of the relationship, and like I mentioned, I think one of the best line that came out of Superman mouth was when, "What did you mean when you say this wouldn't work?" I thought that line was like so heartbroken and just like he was searching for this for hope for in the relationship, and then you have this bunch of clowns in the back trying to fight this eye. It's like you're pulling away from the main point, and
The
so
Justice Gang brings in James Gunn's banter, like
I love them though, man. They're funny though, man.
They're good characters.
They're good characters, man.
Guy Gardner was great.
I
Do you
hope
think
they
they needed another character in the Justice Gang? Or
well
because the
they
three of them are
And
cool, but
that
like
would have
that's a
been
weird,
even more
that's a
busy.
small number. Yeah.
well don't they later become Justice League?
Well, no, because,
No.
well, I guess I don't know. I don't know what the timeline is on where Batman is, or where Aquaman is, or where Wonder Woman is on this. So
Yeah.
Okay.
because I'm trying to think if this was like an Avengers what do they call it? An Avengers level threat.
threat. Yeah.
Yeah,
Although
but
here's the thing, every threat was a
pretty big. Yeah,
pretty big
buildings being
Yeah.
issue. Yeah.
yeah.
So I mean, I guess you can call
I
it.
don't know.
I don't
So
know.
maybe they aren't there yet. This is too early.
I mean, you said. I mean, they already have. Well, we know we have Supergirl,
Yeah.
and
Right.
then we're gonna have a Wonder Woman announced pretty soon. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be that same girl from
Who?
Andor, the girl that plays the girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
I
She's
haven't seen Andor,
She
so
could be good.
oh my gosh, come on, man, you need to watch Andor. But
She'll be a
she
much better Wonder Woman than Gal Gadot.
I don't know, man. Gal Gadot wasn't the best, but I mean, I liked her.
Her
I liked
acting is
her. No,
lackluster.
I
Acting
know,
is lackluster.
I know.
She did great as a model. she,
Gosh,
she did okay in the
Denise
animated.
Go, is that her name?
no,
Or Goth? Or
no, it's
The
Adriana
character's name is Bix.
Bix. Yeah, she's engaged to Jason Momoa.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Bix?
so yeah,
I'm not seeing a Bix here.
Um,
it's Adriana something. Anyways, keep
Hawk.
looking.
Okay,
Oh
the
well.
other thing that I didn't enjoy was Hawk Girl screeching every time.
Yeah, that's kind of stupid. It
That
was maybe
was
it was just to showcase what
and
her powers are.
maybe and the two different experiences that I had. The first was in like a Platinum X theater. I don't know what that is, like laser projection, something like that. The second experience was in IMAX.
Oh, how was that?
It was way better.
Pretty
Yeah,
Way
cool, right?
better. The
Oh really?
Platinum X, I don't know who did this, like who set up the sound system in this theater, but it was terrible.
terrible.
Was
It
that the
was
first
so
time?
grating on the ears the first time.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
The sound was way too, especially like the highs, way too high. Like the yeah, it hurt my ears. And then they have Hot Girl screeching in my ears. That was
Yeah.
the worst. IMAX, the sound mixing was great. I thought the sound design was good.
Okay.
Because I was
Adria
watching that in like
Arjona?
Yeah, that's her.
That's her? Okay.
She's supposed to be in. She's
Oh.
supposedly she's in the lead. The rumor has it it's her that James Gunn's already like
hmm.
the rumor.
I
It's
do
not.
like her acting range better than Gal.
She's she's 10 times better, dude.
So I
10
think that's
times.
pretty much sums up everything that I
All
didn't
right.
really enjoy about the movie.
Tell us of the things that you love about this movie,
Gosh, I'm
or
a
like.
Superman fanboy. So um David Cornsweet, just like his presence as Superman is great. Um the I did like this as exposition. Guy Gardner like talking to Lois about who Superman is.
The
Yeah.
hypno
You know about
glasses?
the glasses, the hypno glasses? They make his face look different when he's wearing them.
Is
So
that
you know
real?
who's Clark.
Like
Like,
I thought it was really funny.
I
It was
like I know
hilarious,
I thought it
dude.
was funny. I thought it was
I thought I was, dude, when that joke came, when he said that, I think I was the only one laughing in my
oh man,
theater.
I thought that was great. I thought it was great. But yeah, I really like I think Dave I and to be honest, I had never seen him in anything before.
Twister,
Yeah,
Twister. Who was
Twisters
in
was
Twisters?
Twisters was
the
the only thing.
the new
He was
one.
like the corporate guy that's kind of on their team at first.
On
He's
the with the glasses?
no,
No, you know her friend that came to her and said, "Hey,
Just
I
not
joined the
one.
military, and then I'm doing some radar
Yeah,
stuff."
yeah,
And it came,
yeah.
he is his partner when they meet.
Trying to picture him.
That's
Okay,
David
so
yeah,
Cornswell.
that
he's not a
role
huge
wasn't
character, but
memorable enough for
Uh,
me to feel like I'd seen him in anything else. So this is the first main role that I'm seeing David Cornsweet in, and I think he did a great job.
I agree.
I think his physical, emotional presence,
Yeah,
um, his the way
yeah,
he
he's in
carried
Pearl.
himself as Superman, even during his interview with Lois, which I love that scene, by the way. That scene where Lois is interviewing, great. The back and forth, the banter, the humor, the seriousness. There's a good range of emotions and exposition in that scene alone. So I really liked that scene.
I like that scene too because like the you get so kind of mad at Lois for being
Yeah,
like that. Like,
but
dude,
dude,
you're on my side. Relax.
but
And she's like, "Nope, I'm a journalist now."
yeah, it shows you how great an actor what's her name is to make you like what the heck? Why is she doing? But she plays it perfect. She's a
Yeah.
reporter, like so
Yeah.
it's like I love that scene too. I thought that was pretty
Yeah, that's it definitely sells you on her as Lois Lane.
well.
Which,
It
to
sells
be
it's
fair, I had never seen her in anything else that I can remember either.
Mrs. Maisel, dude. She's
I
like
have
one
Oh
of
yeah,
never
the
she's
seen it.
missing me.
I've never seen it.
she's been in a lot of the movies, but what I love about that scene, if I can pick it back
Yeah.
pick off that, is the fact that you kind of see how we can relate to Superman. How
Yeah.
often do we get frustrated when someone trying to take our words out of your own mouth and like twist our words? Like even though oh
Or your intentions.
oh
Like
your
they say
intention, yeah,
they take your actions and be like,
yeah,
"You did this because of this." But like, "No, I did this because of this." But
this.
no, you're wrong. Like, dude.
So it's the first time that I realized I got a chance. I went back and watched the old Superman movies. Like I saw
The Christopher Reeve ones.
Christopher Reed. I saw Brandon Ralph,
Okay.
the one for Superman Returns, and I don't think I've ever seen the scene like that, like Superman's being vulnerable of like being frustrated like a human, like
Oh yeah.
he's yeah. I don't. You see Christopher Lee, he scream. It was a weird scream, but remember
Yeah.
when Lois dies and he screams and he
Yeah.
turns time
That was
around.
part of its time though.
Yeah, but that's the only emotional part that I ever seen him like that we can relate to Superman. Like, yeah, sometimes you get so pissed off, you just want to scream. But
Yeah.
that scene right there, I think to me, solidified how James Gunn wants us to be able to relate to this character, to a god, that we
Right.
can't really comprehend what he's like, but he's at our level to a certain extent because of his frustration and misunderstanding of what his intention was. So I love that scene. I'm with you guys on that one.
Yeah. Yeah. It was
Yeah.
really good.
She did
Um,
she did a great job.
yeah, they both did. They both did. Just
There's a scene in the old one of the older Supermans where it's where Lois finds out that Clark is
Oh,
Superman
dude, I love
and
that
she
scene,
and she
dude.
shoots him and
Yes.
he's like reveals himself as Superman
Yeah.
and then she's like it was a blank and he's like frick like
Yeah.
I can totally believe that
that's a
this
deleted
Lois
scene.
is it a deleted scene?
That's not in the original
That's not original,
release.
but it's the lead
Okay, I
scene.
you know
I've seen
I
it.
saw it
I've
on
seen
But
it.
I've
Instagram. I was
seen
like,
it
this is cool.
too.
I've seen it. Yeah, that's a deleted
But
scene.
I would not be surprised if this Lois did the
The
exact
exact
same
same
thing.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the way he finds out in the old one is he threw his glasses in the
Oh, he tripped.
fire.
He
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 tripped
tripped and his hand went in the
the
fire.
fire and it
That's in
and she
Superman 2.
yeah, and she realized that's wait, you didn't get hurt at all, like, and
Yeah.
then put two and two together, and so yeah.
Right.
But I agree with you. I agree, Paul, that I think that's the same character that I think she would have done the same thing too, and so what
Yeah.
else, Dave? Anything else you want to?
The lighting, the fighting, the flying, um, the effect of kryptonite on him. Uh, man, so yeah, I really enjoyed a lot about this movie. Um, the there's that iconic scene that both of you brought up last time where the building's falling and he comes up out of the rubble and he just
Ah,
floats there above the dust with the lady looking back.
I want that picture somewhere.
Me too.
I want to get it. That
Where is that?
is an awesome freaking scene
Uh,
there.
Mr. Terrific, he was
Oh,
terrific.
I want a series of him.
Yeah, that would be cool. The
Series? That would be cool.
scene in the where they're going to the portal and he's fighting off the raptors, that was very reminiscent of Yondu, and my I liked it. My hope is it's a one off.
I hope so too.
I hope that we don't see too much of that in the future release.
Well, there's one character that will be because he will become Bizarro. I'm pretty sure, you guys. The clone of Superman.
They got sucked in the black hole.
Won't it just be David Cornsweet?
Well, I don't know. I don't know who, but I know the comics he comes back as Bizarro, right?
I
Maybe.
I don't know the whole story of Bizarro. I just know that he was a clone.
There's a couple of different
I don't know what
iterations of
the
Ultraman.
correlation. Yeah, Ultraman. Like he,
Ultraman, yeah. But I mean, they set it up from where he's not dead.
no, yeah, of course not.
So he's gonna come back as Bizarro, I'm pretty sure, in the
He's
in the
gotta
future.
escape the event horizon of that black hole though somehow. So
Uh, he
unless he
says,
didn't actually go all the way in,
yeah.
I don't know. But that reveal, I gotta say I wasn't surprised because it makes total sense. There's another
Because of
exposition dump, right? The fortress is coded to his
DNA.
DNA,
Yeah.
and they just walked up. So
I
yeah,
was, I when I saw that, I was like, oh man, it could be his clone. But in my head, I was like, I was hoping to be Harry Cavill.
that would have been cool. That would have been really fun.
Just pop his hand out and I just like, please be him. But I was like, when that, when that wording came out, DNA, and I'm like, well, how did Lex? So when when I saw it, I was like, wait, is Lex related to Superman? That's the first thing. That can't be. So
There is one like comic that's not
yeah,
big release where they like yeah,
they became
Superman was
brothers.
a descendant of Lex Luthor thousands of years in the future
In
when
the Superman show, Superman and Lois, the future
Lois and
Lex,
Clark
yeah,
the
no, not Lois and Clark.
not Lois and Clark, the
Clark.
Amazing Superman, Dean
No,
Cain.
not Dean Cain. Even though Dean Cain has some bad reviews for this movie too, but
I'm sure he
it's
does.
Superman and Lois. It's the new WC show
Oh yeah, yeah,
that just did it.
yeah.
In that one, Lex Luthor from the future comes back, and they actually becomes buddy. And so
Oh really?
and so anyway, let me
Okay.
ask you guys: Are you anything else, Dave? Yeah.
Um, something that we haven't seen a lot in other Superman. Well, we have like with General Zod, but Superman fighting someone equal to his power. That's a I like that, and with Mr. Terrific, them fighting off the engineer at the same time. I thought that was good. Um,
Do you like the fact that Superman is vulnerable in this movie?
yes,
Okay.
I do. Um,
Yeah, he's
there's
definitely still coming into his powers.
yeah,
You can tell because he's struggling with things. He's struggling with how to fight and how to not like how to lift an entire building. Like I'm sure that's really easy for Superman down the line, but 3 years Superman, he's like, dang, this is heavy.
or
I
how do
agree.
I do this without you know
Yeah,
bring the
exactly.
whole
Without
building down at the same time? But at the same time, you do see I do like that they wrote this Superman as one that is trying to think through and work through problems, like when they're trying to fill his lungs with the nanobots, and he's just like he's like just grabs me at the visuals of that was great by the way. I like
Yeah.
that. But then he starts working through it and just he gets calm and just takes off.
that was a cool scene. I
That
like
was a
that.
cool scene. I shows that
Very
he's
Iron Man one.
vulnerable, but also he's thinking through what his
Yeah.
capabilities are and how he can solve this and get out of this. Um, but yes, I do like that he's vulnerable.
I like that. Anything else?
No,
Okay, let me ask you guys this question. You've seen it, both of you've seen it twice. Do
yeah,
you guys think that this movie will make $1 billion?
Probably not.
no.
What's it at right now? I don't think so.
I think it's at 400, maybe
Do they
300.
what do they need it to be $1 billion?
No, they don't need to, but they need it to be at least
I
700.
I think 500. I thought it was 500.
No, 500. They need to at least, well, 500 is to be respectful, but I mean, they need to be 700 to be able to say this actually like,
They're at 400 million right now.
yes. So 400 million. Um, who here? Let me ask you a question. Who would make more money? Jurassic Park or Jurassic World or Superman?
The new Jurassic World?
Yeah, that is Jurassic World.
I haven't even seen it.
N- I- uh,
But like you throw
Hold
It's
on.
Scarlett
okay.
Johansson in it, and
Wait, before you, no, no, Paul.
I don't mind that actually. I didn't mind it.
Before you look it up, I just want to see what you think. You think that they will make
Oh.
more or less?
Hmm. Will Superman make more
Yeah.
eventually?
Okay. What about you,
I
Dave?
think the Jurassic World.
Okay.
We'll
What about
start to
you, Dave?
taper.
I think Superman will do better.
Okay. You want to bet steak dinner for that?
Yeah, as long as we don't have to go out, let's just buy some steaks, season them, and cook them. I'll
I'll
sous vide
take
'em. Give
Jeez.
me an
I'll,
hour.
I'll take Jurassic
It's
World.
it's about it's like 650 million right now.
And I'll take I'll
Holy
take
smokes.
I'll take Jurassic World over Superman.
Jurassic World
Yeah.
is
Well, they will make more because you know why?
no.
International. Superman's
Oh,
not. And
is this just a domestic
no,
release?
no. This is no, no, no. I'm saying that Jurassic World does very well internationally, and it does pretty good domestically. Superman does tremendously domestically.
Domestically, but not so.
International, they're not doing so well, and
Hmm.
that's gonna kill it. And they needed China. They needed China to be big, and I don't think it came. I don't think it was big. I don't even know if they came out in China to be honest, but
How do you make a character like this appeal to China?
you can't. And that's the issue is that Superman is more of an American thing than a national thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think it. And that's why I asked you that question because I look at box office every
I didn't,
Sunday,
yeah, I
and
didn't
so
look
and
at the international market.
I haven't seen Jurassic World either, but somehow everybody
It's
he's
you haven't seen Jurassic World?
no, everybody's
It's
telling me that
it's
it's
not bad. It's
okay.
like kind of
You're the first
it's
one to tell me it's not bad, Paul.
Is this a sequel
Everybody's
to the
everybody's telling me
everybody
it's
prequel?
says it's
bad.
bad.
Yeah,
It's not that it's not as bad as people are saying. Like it's an entertaining monster movie. But my biggest problem with it is like strip down the Jurassic name, and this
yeah.
could be a Skull Island prequel.
Uh,
Like because they
that's
don't
just a
use dinosaurs, they use
mutant,
these
right? Like a
mutant hybrids
mutated.
ones. So
Yeah.
they're just monsters pretty much. So they could have done better with that. Other
Okay.
than that, it's entertaining. Got some good
It's
kills.
it's
It brings
connected to
back a lot of the
the
horror.
rest of Jurassic Park IPs.
Uh, Not really. More, it's like a third island all of a sudden where they were
Well, no,
creating
no, no,
like
no, no. They did mention this island in the first one, Jurassic
they did.
Park.
Okay,
Yeah, they did. And so, the thing is, like, I mean, did you guys watch the last Jurassic World? Was terrible too,
yeah,
but
it
Yeah.
sucked.
it made $1 billion. So,
See,
Okay.
that's why I don't like. I could care less about the box office. I don't care what everybody else is saying.
but no, no.
Like if
What
the
I
movie's good, the movie's good.
Yeah, but no, what I'm saying is that like Jurassic Park or Jurassic World or Jurassic Park, this universe, no matter what kind of movie, if it suck or whatever, they still make money, which is incredibly insane. People just like to see dinosaur eat people. That's what it is.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
That's what it is. And so
With that on topic, do you think Fantastic Four will shoot packs both of them?
no, no,
No.
no. I don't think Fantastic Four is going to do that kind of number. I think Fantastic Four needs to do good enough to set up Doomsday. It doesn't need to make the
Oh,
money they need. I like Paul says. I don't think MCU suck. Like Paul says. I think
They're inconsistent. They don't
it's
suck.
just
It's
that
inconsistent.
there's just I think they just lost a little bit of their glory, and they just need to get back to that. But I don't think they can get back to that glory because they don't have a foundation in what they had in the first 10 years of those characters.
yeah.
Now they're going all over the place trying to figure out who's. We don't even know who the Avengers are. There's two teams in Avengers. Now I will give you this though. Thunderbolt was actually really good. I really liked Thunderbolt. I thought it was a fun movie, and I thought it was great. And so I don't. I've been hearing rumors that Fantastic Four, the issue is the third act. People are not liking the third act so far
Hmm.
that have seen it. They said the first two act is fantastic, no pun intended. But like the third act is the issue that people are having, and so we'll find out next week when we see it. But um, let me ask you guys the question again. What do you guys think? I want to know your thought. Who do you think will be playing Batman in DC universe? Have you guys been following on that?
A little
No.
bit.
Um,
I have a thought, but Dave, do you have something?
Henry Cavill.
That would be kind of cool. My thoughts are
I
this.
thought doesn't James Gunn want to cast Henry Cavill as
So
something in the DCU?
Yeah, something.
I
But
think
Henry
so.
Cavill says, as of right now, he says no.
He's no.
He has
Okay.
Well,
high.
give it time. This is like the first
Mm.
movie in the DCU. Like, I'm sure people said no somewhere down the line and ended up being someone.
Well, no, it's not that. Is
Um,
he has a commitment. He's doing Highlander and Warhammer right now, so he can't really do any much of the other movies. And so,
right. So here's my thought. James Gunn has not released any names or details on the Batman because he wants to see how
Robert Pattinson
Robert
and Matt
Pattinson
Reeves. As I
and
think you brought this
his
up last
things too.
time.
And yeah, and I mentioned that and I think Robert Pattinson or Matt Reeves has two scripts in his hands for like Batman 3.
yeah,
One that's attached to the DCU and one that is not. So and it just depends on how Batman 2 goes.
okay.
If they did,
Uh,
I wonder how would they connect it? That's
well,
that's
here's the here's the
total
here's here
speculation.
here's this. I think they already got their Batman.
Think so? Who do you think it is?
I think I think it's between two people.
I think it would be cool to have a new Batman. I have no problem with it. But I
I
also
don't
have no problem with Robert Pattinson. So
I don't either. I love that. I love Batman. I don't think it's gonna be Robert Pattinson because the tone is so different, man. I don't know how you're gonna bring that into the world of. We just saw Superman and how the tone, this is the
Very
tone that.
much James Gunn.
Yeah, James Gunn just set up the DC universe tone because this is the first movie.
he did argue that though. He brought up tone. He's like, I'm not worried about tone because we're making an R-rated Clayface movie with a bunch of body horror in 2 to 3 years.
Have you not seen
So and that
have
and
you
that,
not seen Suicide Squad?
no, but
It, it's the
that's gonna
same.
be
That's a
I don't
dark
know. He's saying
tone.
body horror, so that's
I
Clayface.
I've seen James Gunn's movie a lot enough to know that his tone doesn't change. It's still gonna be funny. Still gonna have that comedic tone, but it has some darkness in it. I do believe that. But I think Clayface not gonna be. It's gonna be the same as like, uh,
Brightburn was pretty dark.
uh
Yeah.
but that's not like that's a
No,
horror movie. That's not a superhero kind of a film. Although that movie was pretty freaking dark, I
Yeah.
have to admit. So I think it's between two people. I think it's
who?
between the guy that played Dean in Supernatural. What's his name? The Soldier
Oh,
Boy.
Jensen Ackles.
Soldier Boy?
Yeah, I think
Think so?
he's.
I
I
could see
think.
Jensen
I think,
Ackles.
or the guy that has been champion to play is that plays Reacher, the show Reacher. What's his name?
Oh, Alan
Oh,
Rickman.
Alan Rickman.
It's between those two.
I don't know if I would want
Uh,
him as Batman. He's got the build for it, right?
it's like almost too big.
Well,
He's so
have,
big.
guys, have you guys seen the animations, the Batman
Yeah.
animation?
Yeah, and that's what I said the build for it, right? Especially if you look
Mm.
like the Dark Knight Returns. That's
Yeah.
a
Oh yeah.
big Batman.
Uh, I don't think they're gonna cross over Patterson with this universe. I don't think they. I don't think. I don't think Matt Reeves wants to do that. You know what I mean? If Matt
Yeah.
Reeves wants to stay with his tone, his way, especially they just got Emmy nominated Penguin. The show is freaking incredible.
Right.
And
Oh
so
yeah.
why
Yeah.
why go away from that tone if it's working for you? Like it doesn't make any sense to change that. And so I don't think Pattinson's gonna be your Batman. At least I mean there is a chance that he will, but if we're going by tone here, I don't think it's gonna be him. I think it's gonna be more just a brand new guy that comes in and so. But
I hope
yeah,
I hope they cast someone that's not well known. If they do.
They
I do too.
will.
They will. They will. I
Just
mean,
like David Cornsway, I had no idea who it is. Like
Yeah.
the the only person I really knew was Nick Nick Nicholas Holt and Skylar, what's his face from Jimmy Olsen.
Jimmy
Like I
Olsen,
knew those two, yeah.
And Guy Gardner, what's his name?
Oh yeah, of course, like
uh,
Nathan
Nathan Fillion.
Fillion.
uh,
Yeah.
Rachel.
Uh,
Rachel. I know her. I know her. I love Mrs. Maisel, man. It's one of the best series ever, I think, in my opinion.
oh,
But
Jimmy Olsen. That's an interesting take on Jimmy Olsen.
ladies man, dude. He's a ladies man.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a ladies'
that
man
was
and he hates it. I don't. I
that
don't
was
know.
fun. That was
I
fun.
guess it's
It
fun.
yeah. There's a lot of fun things about this movie.
The fact that he was like the comedian timing of that of those scenes, the scene between
Yeah.
him and her was brilliant. I thought it was hilarious.
We
That's
can be
just,
together. Sure.
oh man,
Sacrificing my weekend.
Yeah. The whole weekend.
the whole weekend.
Yeah,
Anyways,
it was good.
all right, Paul, you want to add anything?
No, I'm good.
Well, let me.
Anything else you want my thoughts on?
What's your score? Give it a ranking.
Man, I like this movie. uh, I'm gonna give it like an 8.5.
Okay,
Nice.
that's not bad.
What were ours, Tom? Do you remember?
Yours was
Uh,
9, right?
yeah,
Okay.
Mine was 6.5.
6.5. Yeah,
I
I
might
don't.
I might roll it to 6 after my second review.
Oh, jeez.
Still fresh.
Man, I don't know though. I love that they got John Williams' theme back.
That was
Yeah,
pretty cool. And
that's
like
pretty cool.
tweaked it just to feel
Yeah.
That
like
electric
it'll pop up
car.
on my it's so like
Uh,
iconic
dude,
now that
I
it'll pop up on my phone and my son will run up and be like, "What are you watching?"
that's cool. I rewatched Superman Return again. You know what you were just saying, right, Paul? Like, is there any movie that you watched before? I actually like that movie a little bit more now that I saw it again.
Really?
I don't know,
Maybe I'll put that on my list because I
maybe it's
need to
just
watch.
because there's so many different Superman. I like that. I like that we moving forward because this was 5 years that he's gone and
Yeah.
now he's back. So I like the forward moving forward from what we're doing now with this version and with Man of Steel and with the old one is that we never went forward to like 5 years later or 10 years later. What down the line? What happened to Superman, live action wise? And so I thought that's why I was. I think that's why I have a soft spot for Superman Return because it's unique in that aspect because I mean, look, as much as you guys love this movie and I liked it, but it's been done before in a sense of here now what the Superman is doing
Says the guy
now.
who wants an origin story.
No, I didn't say I wanted origin. I said they need to mention some for those people who have never seen Superman. But I'm saying is that though we've seen all this up to today, but Superman Return, no one has ever done that where they went ahead to see what has he done in the last 5 years, and to send him away to not be on Earth to go find his home planet. That's why I think it was unique. And
I don't think I like that movie because purely because of the way it looks and feels. It
I
just it looks just too polished and it
no
looks
no
like it was
Paul.
all filmed on a soundstage.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Have you
You
ever
know what I'm
seen?
talking about?
Yeah, have you ever seen Harry
Sky
Potter?
Captain. Oh, okay. I was gonna say Sky Captain in the World of
No, no,
Tomorrow.
no,
Yeah.
no. Harry Potter Half Blood Prince. Go watch that movie
Okay.
and you see the tone, how they shot that. It was kind of like it's exactly like what Superman Return had that same.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like it's very like
It's slow.
it's
It's
slow. Yeah, I don't
thoughtful.
know how to explain it, but I know what you're talking about, and I
Okay.
understand. And so yeah, it's not for. But the unique part of it is that we've never had that story before. We've had all these stories the same one now. Even James Gunn, his new Superman is still the same as Superman here now, but never going forward. So we'll see what happened because Man of Steel never had a chance. They should have had Man of Steel 2 instead of Batman v Superman. That was their mistake. That was their
Yeah.
mistake. They went way too quick on that. And so,
Yeah.
anyways,
This movie was kind of a mix between Man of Steel and Batman v Superman.
it had that
There
element.
was a lot of elements
I can see
that
that.
brought
Yeah.
the two together.
I mean, yeah, just different timing. He's 3 years ahead of what Man of Steel was.
What's the time
Yeah.
jump between Man of Steel and Batman v Superman?
I
Anybody know
but
off the top of their head?
well, we know this after he defeated Zod, and
Well, yeah.
because Batman saw him destroy all the building. So it's probably
It's
maybe
not
a
long.
couple
It's
of
like a
years,
year,
a
isn't it?
year, a couple
Like
of
a
years.
year. Okay.
Yeah. So it's not that far off. And so, all right, folks. Anyways, we finally got a chance to see what Dave thought about this. He scored what 8.5,
8.5.
8.5, and he's seen it twice. So
Let's do some math. What's the average? You said six?
I said 6.5 from a.
8.5 plus 9 equals divided by 3. We got an average rating of 7.
That's pretty good.
There you go.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Like my calculator. This is my calculator I use for work.
But yeah, I let us know what your have you seen it more than once? I would definitely probably see it again one more time. Although I'm about to see Fantastic Four first, and so we'll see how that goes. Um, Let us know what your thoughts on about Dave's review. Do you agree with his thoughts? Do you agree with his likes and dislikes? Yeah, let us comment down below. Let us know what else you want us to review. Have you guys plan on seeing Fantastic Four?
Yeah,
Yeah.
eventually.
Planning on it.
Yeah, I feel like not everybody's. Although every theater I looked today was sold out.
Really?
Yeah, which is interesting that it was sold out. I'm like, I did.
It seems
The
like
Pedro
movie
Pascal effect.
the
Yeah,
best.
he's becoming less and less of my
I
favorite
know
lately.
people are starting to hate him.
He's stupid, man. But anyways, you need to shut up about this. At the LBGQ activist he's going through. It's like, bro, just relax. Anyways, but yeah, let us know. Dave gave it an 8.5. Paul got 9.0, right? 9 point,
Yeah.
right? And 6.5. Where do you land on those ratings? Let us know. Comment down below. But until then, be kind.